The comments on my breadboard have been wild. From people that live in Germany, they kept telling me it is not real bread. So I will forever now refer to this as fake bread, not bread, or America bread. Come on, I'll show you how to make it. This is Christine's favorite sandwich bread. We have 1 2/3 of a cup of lukewarm water. We're gonna divide this. Don't put the whole thing in. I'm gonna put about half. We need 2½ teaspoons of yeast. Here's how I've made this recipe. I kind of did it on accident. I was running out of whatever this recipe called for, and it turned out so good. But what I do like 1½ teaspoons of the active dry yeast, and then I do 1 teaspoon of the instant yeast also. It's how I did it the first time, and it worked out so well that now I don't want to change it. Now you just need 1 teaspoon of sugar. I give it a good mix. I'll let this sit till you see a nice foam on the top. See all the foam on top? That's what you're looking for. You're gonna put the rest of your water in your bowl. We need 1 tablespoon of honey, or you can use more sugar. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. It's so cold in my house. My butter was still hard at room temp. So my daughter just got done using our air fryer, and I stuck my bowl of butter in there. It's a little melted. It'll be fine. We're gonna do 4½ cups of bread flour, or you can use, it says you can use all-purpose flour. I just always use bread flour. Gonna form a dough and kind of pull away from the sides of the bowl. If it's too wet, you can add 1 tablespoon at a time of flour. If it's too dry, you can add a tablespoon of lukewarm water to it at a time. Gonna let it knead until about 6 to 9 minutes. Kind of just watch and see what it looks like. We're gonna oil our bowl, and then you kind of toss it to coat it good. We're gonna cover it for 45 minutes. Our not bread dough is doubled. It's time to form it into our not bread loaves. I'm feeling sassy, can you tell? Jeff will tell you I get pretty sassy. Our loaf pan's greased and ready to go. Oh, she's so fluffy, like a me. Roll these up, just like that. And I just plop it down in there. It's gonna fill up the pan and look beautiful eventually. And then I just try to roll it up kind of snug, tight, get all those air bubbles out. Tuck the ends in, other bread loaf, not bread loaf pan. I cracked myself up. Have to cover these for another 45 minutes and let them rise. For this recipe, I normally just use cling wrap. Went ahead and preheated my oven to 390 degrees. These are ready to go in the oven. Look how lovely they've risen. Going in the preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Hey, look, our not bread is done. This is the best fake bread I've ever had.